What's up, my comic community? My name's Cullen, and I collect comics. And today we're going to go through some of the books that I picked up from the Comix Strip, my weekly pulls. It's my local comic shop. It's 804 Broadway in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, 63701. And first we're going to start with this new issue of Batman Fortress. I guess it's Batman the Fortress, but yeah. And no, it's Batman Fortress, that's right. Issue number 3. Once again, Derek Robertson did the cover. He's doing the interior art. Greg Wida is also the writer for this. And obviously you can see that Luthor's going to be in this book, Lex Luthor. Time is running out after a disastrous first encounter with the invading alien force, and Batman is forced to change his tactics and team up with the last person on Earth he could have expected. The mystery depends around the absent Man of Steel as the alien motives become more clear. Could there be secrets to his disappearance at the Fortress of Solitude? Next, we're going with Detective. The newest issue of Detective, which also looks like they've got a new creative team on this one. And I'm loving this new logo for Detective. Looks cool. Let's see. The cover artist for this is. Let's see. This one looks like. Is it Lee? No, this is the Evan Cagle cover. Alright, so yeah. Evan Cagle did this. This is I believe the A cover with the trade dress, yes. Hopefully. And, I'm liking the cover. Simon Spurrier and Ram V are writing this, and, Raphael Albuquerque and Danny are doing the art. And, let's see. Gotham Nocturne Part 1. Overture. Or 1 of 4 Overture. It's a new era for the Detective of the Night as we introduce award-winning series writer Ram V. Catwoman and Many Deaths of Layla Starr, and artist extraordinaire Raphael Albuquerque, American Vampire, and Batman Superman. Together they'll be turning Gotham into a tragic yet beautiful gothic opera before our eyes and ears to feast on. Something is terribly wrong with Batman. No matter the tests Bruce takes on, nor the numbers he counts, the greatest detective in the world can't bend down the source of the creeping dread of his own inner demons and looming mortality. Meanwhile, real demons roam the shadows as an innocent melody haunts the Gotham night. Here now the curtains rise, and as an eerie tune streams in, who is human, who is demon, who's to tell? Batman investigates the songs and the demons of Gotham. He is forced to confront the oldest question, whether there has been a demon with him all along, and if so, what does it want, and why hasn't taken over yet? This sounds like a detective's getting ready to get interesting, which is nice. When I started reading Detective, used to always be the cooler one, I thought, than reading Batman, and as of late, it always sometimes it switches up. Usually it's Detective that's the cooler one, I always thought. But all right, let's move on from Detective on to one of my favorite characters, of course, Harley Quinn. And I'm loving this cover. I'm loving the whole, just like the last cover with Chu did. Of the boxing scene. I'm loving this boxing look on. Obviously, this one. Let's see. I should have ran down to the. Told you guys. All right, here we go. Told y'all. Here we go. It's issue number 17, by the way. I don't know if I said that at Issue Detective, but Issue Detective was 1062. I know I didn't mention that. Sorry. But, as I was saying, Harley Quinn number 17. The artist is still Riley Rosmo. Still the cover art for this is Riley Rosmo. Stephanie Phillips is writing this. It's the moment we've been building toward for months. The rumble in the jungle, but actually in Gotham because we're not in the jungle. It's the throwdown, showdown between me and your hyperverbal, semi-reformed former villain and verdict, the violent vigilante. Have to have vengeance on, well, everybody. Can I clear my name after being locked up for a crime I didn't commit? Sorry, I butchered that all, but get it. I love how they have Harley do her own, her own preview. But, yeah, always excited for new Harley stuff, and we're going to move on to Robin. And with Robin, we have a Roger Cruz and Norman Rappin cover. And Roger Cruz does the pencil for this, and Norman does the ink, so obviously they're working together on both these and the covers. Josh Williamson's writing this still. And yeah, Robin's investigation into the Lazarus Island is put on hold as Lord Deathman strikes. Damien and Hawk are called to Tokyo by Flatline to help her deal with her crazed mentor, which means Killer Bros road trip. Awesome. We're going to move on to Swamp Thing. I'm liking this Robin stuff, but I'm so ready for Tim's book to start too. I need to go back and read some of this Tim stuff lately. I have not gotten a chance to, but alright, we're moving on to, did I pull the Swamp Thing? I did. Alright. And as this 15-issue series moves on, I love how it's moved on to that. Ram V's still writing it. Mike Perkins is the artist. And yeah, it is on issue 14, I believe. We got 15. So yeah, we got one more left to go to finish it up. Earth stands on the precipice of destruction as the Parliament of Trees considers a truly dangerous proposal from the Pale Pilgrim. Now Swamp Thing is all that stands between nature and the world of Armageddon. Or is he? Enter a trinity and unprecedented being created by humanity's most destructive moment, who may be proved to be our only hope of salvation. Alright. Swamp Thing's probably going to be cool this week, I'm sure. It's only got 2 more issues left, and it's been a pretty solid series. Now, next, we're going to move on to the Task Force Z issue 10. Eddie Barrow's cover. And Matthew Rosenberg's writing this still. Eddie Barrows is still writing, or doing the art. Rise of Power Industries. Red Hood and what remains of his task force squad are on the run and investigating the secrets of their former benefactor, Powers Industries. What will they discover will change Batman history forever. Meanwhile, inside Powers Industry, Mr. Bloom and Mad Bat are hard at work betraying their teammates with no remorse. Alright, looks like Task Force C also, once again. I really need to start picking up and reading that one. It looks cool. I pretty much got it because it's a Red Hood book. And yeah, moving on to, we've got this Multiversity Teen Justice issue 2, which actually this came out a couple of weeks ago. So there's really no reason that I should be reviewing it, other than the fact that I was just picking it up soon because I forgot to pick it up, because obviously it's got Raven, but I guess I can go ahead and go with it too. Just writers are Evan Cohen and Danny Lore, artist is Marco Falea, and Robbie Rodriguez is doing the cover art. I just love Robbie's artwork, But explosive miniseries starring Kid Quick and their allies shift into an even higher gear as Teen Justice investigates the Church of Blood. When efforts to inflate the mysterious church backfire, one hero faces devastating loss. Plus, Supergirl and Robin attract surprising allies when they discover an unexpected mystery. Aquagirl finds herself out of her element and then some, and an encounter with the Justice Guild threatens the future of Teen Justice. Alright, now also, speaking of teens also, we got the Young Justice book I picked up of issue 1 of Targets, which this is picking up where the HBO Max series, if you watched any of that, I loved Young Justice. I was so glad HBO Max picked it back up, but Greg Wiseman is writing this, and Chris Jones did the art and the cover art. And yeah, Queen Verdita has been kidnapped, and mysterious armor assailants have snatched the Battalion Royal out from beneath the Bowhunter security, leaving Green Arrow and Canary poisoned and comatose in the process. Now rallying cry echoes around the globe and across super teams to band together and rescue Perdita. Young Justice co-creator Greg Wiseman and Christopher Jones bring you an action-packed follow-up to Young Justice Phantoms that will rock the team to its core. Plus, each issue includes a bonus story telling previous adventures from past seasons of Young Justice. So yeah, that's definitely awesome if you're a Young Justice fan. And we're moving on to Marvel, where we've got... It's finally here, y'all. We've been talking about this. We've been talking about this for weeks. Every time a new issue comes out, you know, it's like building up for this. Issue number 900, Spider-Man Volume 6, number 6. Issue number 900. I can't believe... I mean, I can. But here we are, landmark issue 900. The 900th issue of Amazing Spider-Man comes out in the month Spider-Man's 60th anniversary. We're pulling out all the stops. Someone from Spider-Man's past has captured the Sinister Six and used them to create a truly terrifying Sinister Adaptoid. This is one of the biggest ventures in Spider-Man history, and you will not believe the ending. It is so big that I didn't even take the time to read that the writers are Danny Slott, Zeb Wells, Jeff Loveness, and Daniel Kibblesmith, and that the penciler is Edward McGinnis Jr. Artists also are Marco Martin, David Lopez, and Todd Nanook, and the cover artist on this, I wonder who could it be? Oh, I bet it's John Romita Jr., the same cover artist who has been doing all of these books. I am most positive. So, yep. John Romita Jr. cover, new issue of Spider-Man. Been waiting for this to come out. Yeah. Spider-Man 900. Now moving on, what other books did I get this week? Well, picked up Gambit, number 1. Normally I not necessarily would have picked up a Gambit book if it wasn't the fact that it is written by Chris Claremont. Artist is Sid Kotchen, and Sid Kotchen, and the cover artist is Willis Portacio, and yeah, all new adventures of the legendary thief by co-creator Chris Claremont. You think you know all there is to know about Remy LeBeau, the Raging Cajun, the mutant known as Gambit, but the legendary ex-scribe Chris Claremont has an ape up his sleeve with this new series. Before he joined the X-Men, Gambit encounters a mysterious girl named RQ, a mutant Storm regressed to her child self, and the nefarious nanny, and the two went up against the forces of the Shadow King. Now revealed for the first time is Gambit finding his path and becoming the heroic X-Men millions of fans call their favorite. Joined by rising stars Kid Koshin, and Chris weaves a story of action, intrigue, and revenge that made Gambit, the mutant that he is, and forge his relationship with Storm. You'll get a charge out of this one. Alright, so we've got the new Gambit starting. And then, of course, because I'm getting this whole series of, like, Iron Cat 2. And, yeah, we got a Pierre Perez cover. Jed Mackey's doing the cover, or the art, or not the art, the writing. And also Pierre Perez does the interior art too. Cat's out of the bag. Iron Cat has it out for Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat, and will stop at nothing to tear Felicia down. Meanwhile, all hell is broken loose at Stark Unlimited after Iron Cat broke in to steal the armor. Iron Man and Black Cat join forces to stop their mutual enemy. This is the one team-up you will not want to miss. Alright. And then I should have done this before, but since it was a magazine format size book, I went ahead and saved it for last. We have Jock's third issue of Batman One Dark Knight. And, yeah, the artist is Jock. The writer is Jock. Alright, from the sewers under Gotham to the rolling waters of the harbor, Batman's march towards Blackgate Prison is nearing its end. But far from being a passive prisoner, EMP has his own mission to fulfill, and there's no way he is letting the Dark Knight stop him from carrying it out. Alright, and then we got, this was the last book I got of the week, y'all. So yeah, that was my weekly pickups from the comic shop. I'm sure I've got some stuff coming in the mail soon that I'll definitely show you guys. I want to kind of do a little bit more content also soon on different things like, I don't know, classic stuff that I like, or just, spec stuff, possibly. Maybe I picked up the new previews. I thought about kind of going through it and looking and seeing what stuff I thought was really cool that's coming out, but I'm not even sure if I could do that, but we could try it out maybe. But yeah, well, thanks a lot for watching, and yeah, hit like and subscribe, and I'm gonna roll through these comics that I just got. Yeah, once again, thanks a lot.